see all this going on, all this sweat going, like 15-minute walk. 15-minute walk. And I'm sweating like I run a marathon. Today is Sunday and tomorrow marks a complete week here in Panama City. I start my first day of work tomorrow, which is super exciting. I am told to come in at 10 a.m. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I sort of know what to expect based on my conversations with my people this past Tuesday. The people are super nice at my job, but I'm just like, oh, what are they gonna ask me? Like, am I gonna know the answers? And then they're gonna be college students or like college age kids. And my Spanish, like, I can understand what people be saying to me, you know what I'm saying? But can they understand me? That's the question. But this is what this journey is about. It's about getting better. I spent the majority of today doing some administrative tasks. Like I went back to my Airbnb, I grabbed my groceries, I left my keys there to the Airbnb, I returned them and said goodbye to my host. She gave me a little kiss on the cheek. That's my abuelita, oh my God. I enjoyed my time there, like 10 out of 10 experience. I did not expect to find my apartment this early, but you know, when God moves, it happens swiftly. Okay, swiftly. I used the gas stove for the first time to make some eggs this morning. I decided to put together my next shopping list of things that I need. Containers and a kettle for tea. If you know me, you know I love tea and I need to have my tea. I also want to put some cinnamon on my list of spices to get. I need a lighter, you know, just a couple miscellaneous objects. So I put that together. I don't know if you can hear my computer huffing and puffing behind you, but I spent about an hour and some change editing some YouTube videos. This is evidence that I've been working, evidence of my planner over there. So I have two channels. One is my personal, where I'm taking you all on this Fulbright journey with me. The other is my writing channel called Lex The Scribbler. And if you haven't heard of it, you should check it out, especially if you're a writer, if you're someone who likes ambience videos, if you like drone footage, if you like writing sprints, if you like cinematic music or anything like that. That is all things Lex The Scribbler. I'll also put it in the comments for anyone who wants to check it out. Check out my writer channel. Another Fulbrighter is coming. She's spending the night at my place, which is super exciting. I've only spent one night in here. It's so crazy. Tonight is gonna be my first time having a guest in here, which is great because I get to try out the system that they use here to accept guests into the apartment. She should be landing actually in a couple minutes, and then she'll take an Uber. She'll be parked right here on the couch. So I think I'm gonna have to go out and buy some things before the other Fulbrighter gets here, before I receive her at my apartment. So before we introduce you to Bridget, chicken, waiting for this water to boil. We also set up the fire alarm. Shout out to home security.
You know it works.
Right, we know it works. We have opened up the balcony here, opened up the window over there. We turned this on. But yeah, dinner is cooking. I'm ready to eat, y'all. It look good. 4:15. Ooh, okay. For context, Bridget is spending the night here, and then she is leaving early in the morning so that she can catch her flight. I'm just playing hostess for the night. Bridget's completing our dinner. Bone apple tea.
Yes. All right. How much do you want?
Let's see, we can do, yeah, because these are huge pieces of
Yeah.
broccoli.
Maybe I'll give you a small
I'm
piece.
expecting to be so big.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. I'll take the big one.
Our scene is completed by watching The Devil Wears Prada. Right, we have not been watching because we've been putting out fires. I got me a water bottle. Bridget has her water bottle, and we're ready to eat. Yay! Period. Today is technically my first day of work. I just walked back from work because my professor is not here yet. They don't get here until tomorrow. There's no assignments for me yet, so I'm gonna run errands for the day. I have a couple of things I need to do, and I'm glad that my day is freed up. But y'all, you see all this going on, all this sweat going, Like 15-minute walk. 15-minute walk. And I'm sweating like I've run a marathon. I'm scared to look at my back. I also need to start studying or like pick back up my studying for Spanish because I am sick of like half hearing things. Maybe that's me being impatient. I don't know. It's only been a week, but I don't want to miss any details about what's being said, especially in regard to my job. I think I really need to study specifically academic vocabulary because today I was trying to explain my role, my job to one of the advisors, like the academic advisor, and I was struggling to explain like I'm here as a scholar with Fulbright, I'm here as an exchange student. Well, that's basically what I said, so maybe I didn't do terribly, but I wanted to do better. Anywho, all good vibes because I have a free day. After I wipe down, pick another outfit, get my life together, I'm going to run some errands and try to understand as best I can what life looks like. I'll have better luck tomorrow, I guess, with school. Buenas noches, mi gente. Me siento como yo he estado tratando de grabar, pero es la situación o es mi cámara, mi batería de cámara que no funciona para mí en el momento aquí. Estamos en un lugar más calma, pero yeah, okay, so today was a good day, guys. Like, I didn't record any of it because I just wanted to focus on getting acclimated to my school, getting acclimated to who's going to be helping me get around the school. I have quite a few updates. Yesterday, I was trying to vlog, trying to give like, this is how the day went, but it just wasn't working for me. I was a sweaty mess. Y'all saw that vlog. I tried to record again at the end of the day, but I felt myself like getting like an itch in my throat. So that wasn't gonna work. I put together a game plan, like what do I need to do? I ran some errands, I went to the bank, deposited the rest of my money for this apartment. After that, I went down to like a home goods store. I got some utensils, went down to the pharmacy, grabbed some stuff, came back, made some dinner, found out that Scandal was on Disney Plus because I had been watching Scandal on Netflix, but the title isn't available in Panama, but I found it on Disney Plus, so I get to watch my show. Fast forward to today. I decide that I'm gonna take an Uber. I'm gonna take an Uber to my school and I'm gonna figure it out later because I was like, I just don't want to show up that sweaty again, and until I figure out a transportation method and system that works for me, I'm gonna take an Uber. I met my host at the institution for the first time in person because we had like one virtual call before this, and she is so nice. She wanted to show me a room that was owned by a professor and it was like renting for like $600. It was really cool, really wide, very close to the school. But as you know, I'm already in this beautiful apartment and I've already signed the lease for it. I'm here, I'm happy with it, and I think God put me here for a reason in this apartment at this time for this experience. And then we talked about my schedule and the teachers that I'd be helping. I'm helping professors with their curriculums and learning English. And I'm also going to be hosting conversations or office hours to have conversations in English. So that's where I'm gonna be. I'm also gonna be planning an independent project, which is super exciting. I'm so excited, guys. Like, today was so great. My host is so nice. After the fact, I told her a lot of the things that I was doing for the day. I told her like I needed a Panamanian number. Guess who got a Panamanian number today? And a burner phone. $75 for the phone, $15, $16 for the SIM card. I have that number because in order to make certain payments through certain apps, you need a Panamanian number. I just went around the street, found the cheapest phone I could get off the street. They thought I was trying to exchange the chip in this iPhone. And the lady, her finger was hovering above the delete SIM information. I was like, hold, wait. No es el celular. Not that phone, please, not this phone. Oh my gosh, that scared the living daylights out of me. There's this little dog that came and sat on my leg. And I had seen that same dog yesterday, actually, when I was walking to work. Today, this same dog just came and sat on my leg. I'm like, hello to you too. You need something? But his fur was so soft. I was some Frenchie's babysitting post today while I waited for my phone. So then after I got the phone, got my Panamanian number, set up WhatsApp, got connected to the Wi-Fi at the school. Basically, mission freaking accomplished. After that was done, I walked my way back. I tried to get a Metro card earlier today, but I'm gonna go after the fact because I have plans to travel on the bus to other parts of the country in Panama. Since I came back after getting my phone, I've been here. You guys, I just didn't anticipate so many costs, especially moving abroad. Or actually, I won't say that because I feel like it's just, there are things that you don't know until you do the thing. Even if there are people out there telling you how to do the thing, because each experience is unique and individual. I am of the mind of being flexible and adaptable. So I'm just gonna give myself grace there. But today was a really, really, really good day. So this is also something I'm proud of, guys. Like, I learned how to use this gas oven. I was terrified of using this gas oven. You turn this knob down here, right? You turn this knob and then you press it in, you hear the gas cut on, and then you have to take a lighter. There's a little hole at the bottom where basically there's an eye like this and it catches fire. I'm used to like a gas stove top, but I'm used to like an electric version of turning on the oven. But I asked someone today, like, how do I use a gas oven? And I got those instructions. I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna stop being afraid of using this oven because it's here for convenience. It wouldn't be here if it didn't work. They did gas checks in December, so I should be okay. And lo and behold, my chicken is cooking. The rest of my chicken anyway. And yes, I have been eating chicken all week. And then I have this pot here on the stove because I am going to make some green beans when it gets closer to time. Seems to be doing okay. She's pink. She is still pink. Timer says 2 minutes. When this goes off, we're going to add 10 more minutes to the timer. Oh, there goes my timer. So you guys, we're gonna add 10 more minutes. And because that's on 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and start the oven. We press this little button over here, and then that's how the fire comes on. And we're gonna move this over here. We're gonna bring this water to a boil. I'm going to get the broccoli out of the freezer. You see this frost coming out this freezer? Maybe that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Aren't these just like the cutest? I got mangoes like a while ago from my first grocery trip. This baby is still firm. Both of them are. I cannot wait. The fruit here has been so sweet, guys. It tastes like fresh. I was expecting that, but it's just like wonderful. You know, like, yeah, truly, truly very nice. I'm going to start cooking my green beans because the water is coming to a boil, as you can see, and it's almost time to put them in there. That's the timer for the chicken. Let's see. They look a little pink, guys. I don't know. We're gonna open one up and see. Let's pop you back in. Because we do not eat raw chicken. Not in this black household. We're gonna get the salt and the pepper, and then we're gonna get the butter. This butter, guys, it's, let's see, Estrella Azul, Blue Star. This butter right here is so freaking good. I've made toast with it for a couple days now. This, dangerous. This is the part where Percy's beating everybody up during Capture the Flag. Why was it necessary for Percy to dominate Annabeth? Like, there's no need for that. Just let her be better than him, you know? They boiling, guys. They boiling. The chicken, baby. She's working on it. She's working on it. We'll be taking her out in like, probably like 30 seconds here.
Las habichuelas cortadas están listas. El pollo, debatable. Very debatable.
Adentro se ve bien, pero no estoy convencida. When I cut inside, it looks fine, but you know what? I'm not keeping this gas stove on no longer, so I'm gonna say bon appetit, y'all. Din din.
Cuando encuentren la primera perla, el mapa les mostrará la siguiente y la siguiente, y luego la de tal vez.
And yes, it's in Spanish. Gotta get the practice in.